They sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field.
Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play action, Cousins. He's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's got room. Derrick Henry on room. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jackson on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too thorough, instead of just letting it run. That's more of the priority than trying to get outside of the game.
Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. The Seahawks at 7-5 now in the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Cousins now from the 50. Henry's got it on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. To the air again, it's Cousins. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Rosas scored with the extra point. That'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
2nd and a yard. Jackson. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Touchdown! Drew Sample, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Inside handoff, Henry. 87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional? Patterson running between the tackles.
And some space hit. Cordell Patterson. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down, here's Cousins. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cousins. And now another one thrown incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
The 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Carolina. 62 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Run with Patterson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier. It was bidding for a 2nd. On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. That will lead to a 3rd and goal. Trying to run it with Patterson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Robbie Patterson.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain comes out. The 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
A fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
Marvin Jones, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Marvin Jones, 75 yards.
And the Seahawks have retaken the lead.
PAT goes us. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosason to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll give it to Patterson, finding room at midfield.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
A smart enough to hold the taunting ball. Guaranteed. You won't start coming after me that way because just pick up another pass and take a little big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
96 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Patterson again. And taken down just shy of the 40.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Patterson goes right up the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate.
It's all good, baby. What up, fellas? Oh, man. 0 dark 30 on y'all. Oh, too fast. Oh no! Fucking hit. What a fucking hit. Yeah, I'm off, but I'm about to dip here in a second.
Position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time to be lackadaisical with the football. They wound up giving it away.
Oh, should have went out of bounds, Patty. Should have went out of bounds. What a hit, though.
Here's the
the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done.
Look at this shit. Oh my god. That's twice he's done some shit like this. 3 times actually if you count that other touchdown where I ran commit on accident. Don't know when I hit a ran commit. That's what I'm saying. All I did was fucking push triangle, blitz, and nowhere did I hit R1 with the blitz on a zone too. I was like, dude, they had 4 verticals, all 4 of them were behind us. I was like, he could have hit anybody. That's what I'm saying. I know I didn't, but Madden be on some bullshit, so he got a free 7 right before half, made him go up.
On to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mid. They're alright. Nobody else is really good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the OG are original ones. The OG highs are original. But I think throughout his career, he went down to the lows or the mids. That's why they make them. Look at this fucking passing, dude. That's instead of -1, that's fucking at least 5. Throw that bitch right.
Because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. And that almost their first out and 2 of the ball game. Sights on it. They couldn't seal the deal.
Certainly going to take away his first read. By the time he tried to look elsewhere to find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, we ain't got no plays for this. Down by 9 or more. Go for it anytime, my friend.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Open man is Anderson.
Don't fumble.
They work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
And this dominant defensive performance continues. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Come on. Right from that tackle. Do we have another one?
convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Jesus Christ, beans and rice.
Corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Sometimes you had extra guys rushing.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. I know it was a game, but you have to say it's probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you? Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty. Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he?
want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That's bull.
This is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Thank you, Tiger.
This one fielded at the 5.
Nice return.
Break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Next time, just kick it out of bounds. About the same damage anyways.
Going to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled
It's a
joy.
big.
Henry again on
It's
second.
a big.
Down at the 48-yard line. 186 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their
You
first.
need to tackle him behind. Behind.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun. Cousins being chased out left.
A check down here for Henry.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Jones will come now in motion right. They'll run for it with Henry. They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before that one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. They'll run it again with Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far. But 2nd and 13 here. Cousins now. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Catch is made, it's Schultz on the end route. He's got the first down and more. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Henry.
Oh, they knew they were going to play.
He can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll give Henry another.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Bro, this dude gets so lucky runs, lucky plays. Wow. I ain't never seen Madden like this today.
Extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is up to 15 now.
They might as well stay the week in Green Bay. Tampa Bay done traveled and stayed there, booked a hotel for the whole week. Bro, watch the game. You been here, bro. This game was terrible, man. Was I surprised or what? No, when he went into week 17 saying, oh, alright, keep the same energy. But he didn't say shit in the chat either, so I was like, alright, cool. I was going to give him another forced loss. I didn't know that Snoop didn't have his phone, so I was like, hit him up in the chat. He was like, why would I hit him up in the chat? We have text for this. And I was like, you're right, but just do it. And it was just bullshit. So I was, yeah, so I was like, man, fair stand both of y'all. Fuck out of here. I'm done with that shit. Done waiting on y'all.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
We figured out me and Buffalo lost, so Jets beat them. And Colts was worried about seeding, and Homeboy was waiting about winning it in. And I was like, yeah, we just leave it up to the Madden guys. If you lose, you stay at 2 anyways. Oh, wow.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running.
They used my timeout too. Wow.
Indeed, he delivered the tough yards.
Yeah. Pipe down. Pipe down. Pipe down. Lamar. Sheesh, I like him and I don't like him. I don't be running like that. With him, at least. I don't got no plays. I don't got a plays for a mobile quarterback like that. And I'm not going to give him to the Rams, a.k.a. all day, who needs a running quarterback. You got me all the way. Doug. Gotta give it to somebody like me who don't know how to use a running quarterback.
Jackson to throw. To the sideline. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
Oh, Lord.
4 yards. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. We'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up above.
I think so. It's always lovely. The more advanced, that's my guy. I just know the game. I'm not gonna give it to somebody that knows how to use it. Oh, look at that block.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Seahawks will take over here.
I ain't gonna hold you nothing. You gonna hold this L.
Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores. They had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game.
Look at him.
He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receiver.
He played a smart game.
So the victory.
He got Pete Carroll over there for show.
And it was their defense that led the
I got Matt Rule for show.
points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
The difference right there.
The old adage, offense sells tickets.
Yeah, what happened? Robbie, what happened? Oh my God. We out here getting hurt. Turn their injuries down, my guys. Check this shit out. That's crazy. It's crazy. That's a game changer right there.